I'm Danny.
And I'm Althea.
And we are
DNA Live, baby.
All right, first off.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
May the 4th be with you. Okay, go ahead.
Terrible.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so for everybody out there, M City Jr.
M City Jr.
You ready? M City Jr. new song drops today at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I know, my God, we're so excited.
Roll the video, man.
Baby, you know the P stand for Papa. It's the Flex God, M City JR. Hey, you be flexing? I need you to pick up the phone right now and download your new favorite song, Addicted to Flexing Part 2. You heard it, Part 2. Available on Apple iTunes, Spotify, and everywhere you listen to music. Let's go.
To everybody, man, definitely listening right now. To everybody out there that's definitely going to be tuned in and definitely downloading, because we got a lot of pre-saves. A lot of people are hitting me up from the West Coast, down south, East Coast, as well as international. You know, big shout out to everybody in Germany that's going to be playing it heavy. And big shout out to everybody in Australia that hit me up about it. And big shout out to London, because London always supports the DNA show.
I know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. M City, we've collaborated with him for a little while now, and it's just been such a great adventure with him and with a lot of the other artists that have come across DNA Live. So we really appreciate everybody out there. Right? Mm-hmm. Of course. And if anything, we're going to bring in, after the commercial break, this great pop indie band consisting of 3 marvelous gentlemen. So,
and before you go,
and before I go, what?
Get Ready albums out right now in all streaming platforms.
You love springing.
Definitely listen to it.
You love springing things on me at the last second.
Exactly. Definitely download it.
Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, we have these great gentlemen coming up on the show from Montreal, Canada, no less. This is really cool. This is going to be a cool show.
Shout out to International.
So if anything, wait just like maybe a minute and we'll be right back with The Group Project.
Eres bella, tus ojitos me iluminan, aunque no quiera, me tiene loco en la cabeza. Guardo tus fotos, no las he borrado, y tus besitos no los he olvidado. Eres bella, I think about you all the time, but it's been 2 years now since I last saw you, y no saliste.
Welcome to Paradise Content Creation Studios, where your creativity finds its perfect home. Imagine a space where innovation meets inspiration at every corner. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed to transform your ideas into extraordinary realities. Whether you're crafting cinematic masterpieces or viral content, we have it all covered. Join a community of creators who dare to dream and push the boundaries of possibility. With cutting-edge technology and a passionate team, your projects are destined for greatness. Step into a realm where every detail is meticulously crafted for your success. At Paradise Content Creation Studios, unleash the power of your imagination and watch it soar.
Yo, put your hands up. Right now we're inside a war with ourselves. Yo, America, are we gonna wake up from this? Where the real Americans at, you heard? Where we at? Man, you blinded and you lied, you just censor inside your own. Everyone pretends they love you, but messing you up in homes. Laughing without the way you can't even afford food. And everybody looking at you acting so rude. They thinking that they love you, your skin, that's what they see. They don't understand the melatonin while it be, but the anger that they got, they just play for each other. A civil war, they trying to come for us, kill one another. But I woke up last night, I gotta talk to my peers. Tell them, listen, we gotta march, and what do we hear? You laughing, you crying, you angry, you feeling and skating. Saying with all the time, they just demonstrated. Leave you inside the cars, they don't wanna see you out, they leave you locked doors. Breaking your jaws over locked doors. They lock you up, they wanna trap you, put you inside with a lock, it's mental block. Cause all you ever hearing is the cops screaming lifeless. Now all of a sudden we thinking prices. Putting that two there, be called crashing in crisis. Now they hating how the way how they even look. They try to lock us up, throw it down, try to play the book. Wanna get us shook, every time try to get it booked. Overshook, saying God is there but love is overlooked. They try pretending that we close with a phone next to each other's ears. But we're more social distancing corona years. They try to acting like we ain't one inside our home. We acting like that we ain't one and one inside our home. I said march, let's go. I said let's fight. You can't censor us anymore. We lie to the people.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we are. So please welcome to the show the band known as Group Project. Welcome, welcome. I hate to say, but I love when we do the Brady Bunch thing.
Oh, please just
You know?
stop.
It's like we got the 4 boxes going on. We need 2 more.
I felt special.
But you know, let me.
Box.
She's making us feel special.
No, let me just say one thing, okay? Because let's keep in rhythm with May the 4th, okay? So I wrote down my list.
I don't
okay?
understand that.
No, hold on.
Oh, May the 4th, like
May the 4th, like Star Wars. May the 4th be with you.
can you drop it?
No, you do not drop it. Do not drop it, Vinny. Thank you. So we got Jeremy is Obi, Alex is Luke,
Yes.
Jacob is Lando Calrissian. I'm Princess Leia, and you're Chewbacca. Okay, so let's go on with the show. You know, you don't have to do crickets, dude. You don't need crickets.
That was just terrible.
I thought it was anyway. Let's get into this. So you're alternative pop rock, correct?
Correct.
Look at it. Jeremy is still hysterical from you.
Yeah, because that was terrible. But let's get into this, please.
Okay.
Oh God, you took me back in the place I do not want to be at. So
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. So from my understanding is Jeremy met Jacob experimenting with EDM. What is EDM, by the way?
Go ahead. Explain it to her.
Electronic dance music.
Oh.
What is electronic dance music? Yeah, no, I think that's what it stands for. EDM is like techno, you know?
Yeah.
Ah.
You hit it right on the point.
And I know
You're right on the
techno. I
point.
just didn't even realize it was EDM.
Yeah, that's just another way to basically just say it.
Okay, so get us with that, how you and Jeremy first met.
Yes, I would love to. Well, can I take it, Jeremy, Alex?
Go for it.
You guys fill in the gaps. Jeremy and I went to the same high school. He was a grade above me, and after high school, I had done some talent shows because I played piano growing up. And so, you know, there's a couple I did. I sang, and Jeremy hit me up on Facebook randomly after I graduated, and he said, "Hey, do you want to sing on an EDM song that'll get 1,000 views?" Wow. On Facebook, and I'm like, well, I'm super down. So I go to his house randomly. We make the song. And the minute we put it out on SoundCloud, I think overnight it did get 1,000 views.
Yeah, I read about that. That was back in 2015 or
Yeah,
2016, right?
2015, because that's when I feel like the SoundCloud era was actually really coming up.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. And we did that. So, you know, obviously we were hyped up about that. We did it again. It got similar traction. And Jeremy was stacking shelves at a local grocery store, stocking shelves at a local grocery store.
Stocking, yeah, not stacking.
And Alex was like, I'm down to jam with you guys. And one time he came and he just had some sick riffs. He's a great guitar player, multi-instrumentalist. So our EDM slowly kind of turned into EDM rock, and we kind of found our own sound. And that summer we made 5 songs, and we put out our first EP in 2017. Jeremy called me up one day and he says, like, what do we call it? Like, it's not going to be DJ Harbeck featuring Jacob Brown featuring Alex on guitar. And we were all in school at the time, so I guess he threw out a group project, and I remember hearing it and I'm like, that sucks. Like, but there was no other band called Group Project. There was no website with Group Project. So
stop for a minute.
Here we go. Go ahead.
You're telling me the first response of your group's name was "This sucks"?
Well, in my head, I don't know if it came out of my mouth.
I remember me too. I was like,
Now it's funny.
no, after a while. It's like,
Jacob's a great
I
compromiser.
like these guys because you know what? Usually, when someone goes, "Yo, this is terrible," it usually comes out to like one of the best ideas you ever had. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I love it. Because I had it like that too. I was like, "Yo, this is horrible." All of a sudden, they put it out and get away from it. All of a sudden, they get calls like, "Yo, that's your hottest song." Yo, you serious?
But that does happen. It's a beautiful consequence with that.
Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, that made my night right then and there. Okay, go ahead.
No,
Keep going.
keep going, Jacob.
Made my night.
Did I fill in the gaps for like Jeremy, Alex? Did I miss anything?
yeah, basically, me and Jeremy met working at a local grocery store.
Oh,
And
wow.
that was a link between all of us, So I asked Jeremy, "Hey, I heard you make some beats. You do beat production. You're into EDM. I play guitar. It could be an interesting mix if we get together." And one thing led to the next. I had maybe one or two individual sessions, just me and Jeremy, and then he kind of glued all three of us together. So and it created. So yeah.
I remember the first time Alex came over, like with Jacob there, he met Jacob, and it was like, I think I went downstairs to like lock the door, and they're just like instant best friends, like already jamming and like making songs. So
There was good chemistry from the start. Yeah, I remember you went downstairs and me and Jacob were already songwriting like super. That's our strongest point. We just like really write well together, and we have good chemistry for some reason.
Not for nothing, because I also see that when I was, looking at you guys on your not just your website, on YouTube, your YouTube channel as well. And, sometimes when you just look at a band and you can tell that they're just brothers, that you can tell that
Great chemistry, get along very well, and make good music.
You can just
Like
tell, you can just tell,
Thanks,
and it's a great camaraderie that you guys have.
Yeah, definitely.
But tell me about also, I read about Alex's mom convinced Stefan.
Yeah,
And-
Stefan. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a cool story. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that is a cool story. Yeah.
That was after our first EP. Like we, that summer of 2017, we stuck with Group Project. We put out those 12 songs, and personally, I don't think either of us. We knew we had something. Like we knew we were decent, but it wasn't something we thought would get serious until we released it. It got similar traction, lots of listenings in the first week, and next thing you know, a bunch of different industry executive people are reaching out to us and trying to get in touch with us. And I should add, in 2017, SoundCloud was the place where indie artists were putting out music. We somehow landed on Spotify. So I personally didn't know any other small bands that were on Spotify. So that was our claim to fame. We're like, yeah, we're on Spotify.
Yeah.
yeah, on Spotify you had 20 million streams.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
It was crazy. We're very very proud of that. But so I guess in 2017, when those managers were reaching out to us, we spoke to a few. We continued to be independent for the next year until, lo and behold, Alex's mom is walking her dog. And Alex, maybe you can tell the story better.
Sure, yeah. So I grew up I still live in a small town just outside of Montreal, Canada, called Hudson. And just so happens that Stefan, who would become our future manager, lives right down the street of where I live. And my family and his family were always like friends,
Yeah.
but we hadn't spoken to him in a while, and my mom was just walking the dog, and she knew that Stefan had been in the music industry pretty much his whole career,
Okay.
more so in the ticketing business, like ticketing softwares and stuff like that. And she just shot her shot and said, "Hey, Steph, my son's started a band called Group Project. They're really good. I think you'd be interested in them." And Steph listens to them for the whole weekend, to us, sorry. and he just saw an opportunity. And
Steph's daughter actually was like, "Hey, Dad, like, what are you listening to Group Project for? Like, all the kids at school are listening to this." So I think
I know that is the most coolest part.
Yeah.
That his daughter.
I really do like that name though.
Group
thank
Project.
you. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually very all jokes aside, because that was funny again. So, but that's actually a really
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Group Project.
Yeah.
like that.
At the beginning, we were like the three of us kind of experimenting together, but we were also working with other people, and we didn't know how to do anything. We didn't know how to record a song. We didn't know how to write a song. We didn't know how to play certain instruments. So we were just like everybody who was trying to make music locally. We were maybe sometimes it was a one-off. Sometimes we were continuing to work with people, and
Wait, you're telling me, hold on.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Your first song that you guys ever did, right? Got 1,000 overnight.
Yeah.
Something.
Then you guys knew you guys had something.
Yeah.
Because half of the time people can't even get one like, and they get a half a comment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest, people.
Tough business. It's tough business.
Terrible business.
Yeah, because I see a lot of their songs got really good views. But
Yeah,
what
they're
is-
nonchalant. They're like, 20
Yeah,
million.
just whatever. But
5K.
yeah, but
That's
MCK
cool.
got 5 million streams. What does MCK stand for?
Who wants to take it away?
Jeremy, you know it?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He's like,
Remember,
Drum
we're
roll, please.
wait, hold on.
nice cows and Kit Kats.
Okay. We're a family show.
No, let him go off. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
M-
MCK is mice, cats, and Kit Kats. Yeah, that's not true. It's a Marble Counter Kitchen.
Marble count. Come on, seriously, which one is it?
No,
That's Marble Counter Kitchen.
Kitchen is actually it.
Marble count. What?
Counter.
It
Counter.
doesn't make sense.
The
It
Marble
doesn't make sense. It's
So what
like
you guys? How'd you guys come up with that?
What? Marble counter and kitchen.
yeah, it's like a counter made out of marble that's found in the kitchen.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, Alex.
Sorry.
Because I thought it was like somebody's initials, like Mark.
No, you had
You
no
know.
luck with that.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense now that you say it. But
Well, we released it initially. We had it up, and then I think we took it down and re-released the song. But when we first put it out, it was called Marble Counter Kitchen because it's about a guy and a girl making out on the marble counter kitchen, like in their kitchen. We're getting
during the Super Bowl, eh?
yeah, and during the Super Bowl, so it's pretty unique. Like,
Shout out.
Actually, that's very actually. I mean, I never heard that, but
Right?
seriously, I love it.
That's what makes it so great.
I
And
am totally stumped right
Well, that's
now.
why it's got
so-
20
really, I
million.
don't know. I think it's so cool. Anyway,
I agree with them. I agree with them because it's just
took
different.
it down. We all started calling it MCK internally. So when we put it back out, we're just like, we're gonna call it MCK.
and
How did you before you guys even like when you guys took it down? Was it still doing big numbers?
we had one song that was doing like really well, which was Priest at that
Okay.
time before we kind of got together with Steph and revamped our sound a little bit and put everything back out. That was, I think, really the only one that had like that amount of traction. Then once we redid MCK, it was like we added the drop section with the cool guitar lead, which hadn't existed before. And we get like Instagram messages from time to time from people just saying like, "Yeah, the old one's better. You guys messed it up." But
The OG fans.
Yeah, but that's ill because that's your core. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. yeah.
That's pretty dope. That means you
Okay,
guys got a
so-
core following.
Okay, so
Dope.
we got a lot of weird titles.
They saying weird titles and
Okay.
genius titles. What
I'm
you
just
talking about
saying.
weird?
I'm just throwing it out there.
Countertop. That's why I'm gonna look at you and be like, "Yo, it's the countertop."
Okay, countertop. We are not doing the countertop. Okay, that's it. We're
You
done.
gonna make a new dance called the countertop?
No, we're not doing that.
Oh,
We are not. Okay, so because they even got a new song out now.
she's
and
insane. So just get used to
we
it.
don't have the video for it, but you also got a new song out called Mountain Dew.
Ooh.
What's wrong with Gatorade?
Oh, come on. Go ahead. That was terrible.
I'm just saying. Okay, so what is
We need the crickets. What are you doing?
No, we don't need crickets. Would you stop with the crickets?
Stop making bad jokes.
Don't listen to him. So what how did you come up with Mountain Dew?
They reached out to us. It's sponsored. It's
Gatorade wasn't willing to pay the same amount. So
See, there you go. Thank
We're
you.
running a business here.
Yeah.
I got you.
We have a lifetime supply of free Mountain Dew now. It's amazing.
I
No.
do like Mountain Dew.
What?
Do you like Mountain Dew?
Have you tried the new Mountain Dew?
No, I haven't.
Amazing.
Which one?
I got paid $5 just there. No, honestly, we didn't get sponsored. I don't know. It just
It rhymes.
You
rhymes with,
Jacob, eh?
it rhymes.
You think about selling it to Mountain Dew?
Potentially.
Really?
No, it's not even that. It's the honest truth. Like the song. That's
Really?
yeah, but you got to think about it, man. They
What?
got so many plays, so many views. They're on top charts. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not?
Okay.
But very, very smart. I really do like that concept.
Well, so far, I am enjoying the trio over here.
No. I do like the concepts. I do like everything that you guys coming up, but like creative is pretty dope because it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes you guys really stand out. So can we hear some of the music?
Yeah,
There
but
I will-
before we go ahead, I'm sorry.
No worries. I was just gonna say one Mountain Dew just rhymed with basically the word before.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Can I get a hallelujah? Little bit of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, exactly.
And we always look for unique titles like that because there are 60,000 songs released every day on Spotify. And if you don't have a unique title, like at least it's one small way for you to stand out.
Yeah.
Amongst a lot
No,
of
I think
like that.
I think honestly they're very smart what they're talking about. Honestly, I really just want to. Can we just please get into the
Oh,
music?
you know
'Cause I
what?
want our
He's really
fans to hear
pressuring me
this.
to get into the music now. I'm sorry.
Get
Okay.
into the music.
We have two types. Now, I like both of them actually because I'm listening. But I want to play "Bound to Lose" first, if that's okay. Thank you very much. Let's hear "Bound to Lose" by Group Project.
You got lost then, you were found. What goes up must always come down. Waking up slow, living too fast. Scared of the future, stuck in the past. Are you ready for this life? Are you ready for this life? Not doing much, but doing the most. Keep yourself busy, keep your head afloat. Cause as soon as you get bored, you start to think about how you ended up. And saying you're unhappy, you just get you somehow fucked up along the way. Phone call to say you're not the man you thought she'd raise when you were young. You're sorry, mom. Along the way, you rode the waves, trusted the stars to keep you safe, but now they're gone. And how can you carry on when you're bound to lose? You're bound to lose. It's not always easy, sometimes it's too much. Looking for more cause what you have isn't enough. Counting your blessings like you're keeping score. Life's not a competition, so are you out at war? Don't know what you need, but be happy you're breathing. Can we see all the things you believe in? It's hard to be honest, easy to lie. Can't find your words cause your tongue got a little tied along the way. Phone call to say you're doing good, not doing great. Where'd you go wrong? The grass got long. Along the way, dug up your grave. You sit around and slowly wait, and I'm not fond of the way you carry on as you're bound to lose. You're bound to lose. Let the idols play your songs I hate, cause it helped my heart find its broken shape. And the sun might shade come down.
Excellent, excellent.
I just love these guys.
You know what's crazy though? When you listen to a song, right, and it makes you really think about like a time period and stuff like that, like that song brought me back into like just, I'm gonna say, man, like honestly, that song just brought me back because it makes me think like about like your whole life.
Yeah.
That's the type of music I like, man. I like that type of music that makes me feel like it's a good, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a good rhythm, it's a good feel, but at the same time, it makes you think.
Yeah. Who came up with this song,
Love
Bound
it.
to Lose?
Thank you. This was my lead, I'll call it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It just, these guys remind me of like Smash Mouth,
Yeah.
right? That era,
Yeah.
that that feel good kind of music. What was also the band that Sugar Ray was in? Matchbox 20, was it? No.
It wasn't Sugar Ray.
What's his name? The guy, forget it. Mark McGrath.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about?
What was the famous song?
I can't stand it. We're live, and I can't remember. But it was that song from him that's the type of music that's coming out of these guys is the kind of music that
Reminds you of
resonates.
the early 2000 records, but those are my favorite records.
I've been hearing that a
One
lot.
of our biggest like influence. It's funny you say that because like one of the artists that really influenced us was Crazy Frog.
There you go. Nah, because it's like every time when I'm hearing that, it makes you really go back into the 1990s all the way like to the early 2000s. But that's the type of music I love. With the guitars.
You know what it is too, because these guys are authentic. Okay, because a lot of
I know you
them,
might think I'm crazy and stuff like that. But
Oh.
you guys, to me, had a little bit like an Ed Sheeran kind of twist on it.
That's true.
He's my favorite songwriter.
That definitely is true.
Big. That's like
So when I heard it, I was like, yo, that sounded like Ed Sheeran a little bit.
well, it brought me back to Smash Mouth. I don't know why. I just felt that way with It's just that those feel good songs.
And good job on the acoustics too.
Oh
On the
my
guitar. I
God, these
loved it.
guys are so good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So can I ask you guys a quick question though? So you
Yeah.
guys hooked up with your guys' manager, right?
Yeah.
Now, did you guys see a different type of structure like in the music industry? Like I want to know a little bit more about like your story. I just wanted, because you know what? I wanted the fans and everybody that's on DNA to really hear you guys. So now we can really go in depth right now with your guys' story, because I'm actually very interested in knowing about some of the steps that you guys took to like right now what you guys are taking and like the steps to really help your guys' career out, because to me that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like your music, I can actually say, guys, can be really put into timeless, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't say that about a lot of artists, but when I hear it, it really put an imprint on me.
Right here.
So I just want you guys to definitely understand that. So when because I cut you off, apologize for that. Can you get it? Basically, can we go back to when you guys met? After you guys met your manager, what started happening to you guys with your guys' career?
Yeah, I think Steph came in. I think we were and we still are. We still try to be as much as possible, like just three very naive kids. And when we started working with Steph, it was like, a little bit of more structure, like you're saying, and coming in somebody from outside of our, our box where we think, okay, yeah, we're doing everything right. It was like, oh yeah, there's obviously some things that we can work on. We worked a ton on our live. We brought in some awesome like session musicians in the studio. We had our first like real in studio experiences and that, to a point where we almost became like musically too structured, and we started making songs that sounded very square and were really like just section to section, and it was like, okay, cool, they're just copy pasting all the right stuff, but they're not necessarily doing it for the right reasons. And I think
you didn't feel like it was like organically created. You feel like it was more kind of like industry standard.
That's it. We went much more structured, much more towards that kind of like industry standard stuff. And some of it worked and some of it didn't. I think today we're making music we're really happy with. It's kind of like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, to add on to what Jeremy was saying, I think like when it was just the three of us, it was like we really started with the means at hand, you know, like we literally didn't even have a mic stand to record guitars. So Jeremy would hand hold the mic when I was recording on this little lunchbox amp that was actually surprisingly good, but I had no idea what amp was good or not at the time. Like I love playing guitar, but I'd never really been in a serious band before. Like I'd been a drummer in a band because I'm originally a drummer. So it was really DIY, and it was very like creative and like a startup, the same way like a entrepreneur would attack like a startup. Like we were just going with what we had, and we ended up creating really interesting things, I believe. And then we met Steph, and structure definitely came into place, you know, like more organized, more like a business
Right. Yeah.
concept around the band, which had pros and cons like anything. But I think the best thing was he taught us how to like run the band in a more organized way,
Yeah.
and think more of like the future and less of like in the here and the now. But yeah, like Jeremy said, our songs became more polished, less naive in a way, and more pro sounding.
Right.
And now we kind of did a full circle where we're back to like more of a DIY creative mindset, but with more experience and more professionalism and more like show experience. So it's kind of a nice circle that we did. I
And
think.
different tastes.
Different tastes, and you know, as we grow older, our musical tastes evolve. Music trends, like from when we started to now, music is so different. You know, like when we first started, we were doing really like pop songs that were like in at the time, like EDM with vocal and a drop, and that's why I think the songs did so well, because that's what was trending at the time. And now that style of music is like very in the past, like think Chainsmokers and all that. Like I know Jeremy, that was one of your big influences. So it's interesting to see how life is really like one big circle, and everything just kind of evolves, but in a good way, you know. So yeah.
No, that's to me, man, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But what I like about what you just basically said is we got back to who we are.
Right.
Yeah.
So my question to you guys is, when you guys what was his first response when you guys actually sat there and actually had the meeting with him?
Like the first time we met him?
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome.
It was,
It was awesome.
It was cool. It was cool.
I think it was just cool to have a big industry executive show interest in us and show a level of, you know, willingness to commit and come in and help us out. Like,
Right.
you know, we were just three kids not knowing what the heck we were doing.
Right.
Like Alex said, and what Jeremy said, we were just recording out of weird amps and, you know, singing out of my armpits, you know.
Yeah, but that's how we first started. I remember years ago we had something called Mixcraft, because nobody could afford Pro Tools. So you would literally have like a laptop, or like a laptop. You put the laptop right here, and then me doing my DJ thing with the mixes. I would have this little, like, I can't even explain. It was like this small. So I'm trying to do freaking mixes going like this, down like this, and then the thing breaks, and then you would have to use the screen and stuff like that, the pad. So I definitely understand what you guys went through as artists, because remember the ceiling fans.
Yeah.
The other day, the ceiling mics coming down, and then we had to wrap through that.
Yeah.
And nah, it's kind of funny because
Well-
again, everybody starts with somewhere. But
Well,
one quick thing, let me say something. real quick.
okay,
Hold
go
on.
ahead. I'm sorry.
So now he hears you guys, he likes you guys. What do you guys head after that? That first meeting.
I believe there was a contract in the works, like really shortly after our meeting, and
Yeah.
and it was signed pretty rapidly.
We were lucky. We were lucky too. We had a little bit of experience prior to meeting Steph with some other industry execs that you know, we didn't feel was a fit, and we felt maybe there was a little bit of, you know, I don't want to say danger, or like you know, of not being the best decision for our careers. So you know, we didn't go into it completely blind and completely like, oh, this is our moment. You know, our person found us. We were obviously, you know, aware of you know, what are we doing? Is this actually the best thing for us? But yeah, things progressed great, very fast, and things were very easy with Steph.
What year was that?
2019, 2018.
2019. Okay.
2018, actually.
2018.
And soon after the contract signing, I think we decided that, look, the next goal of ours was to get a record deal. And so to do that, we kind of reset. We kept Priest up on Spotify. We removed everything else and went back to studio with the best ones, redid them to bring them to another level. And with those new updated recordings, we were able to get our record deal in 2020.
What record label you guys signed to?
We're signed to Spectra Music. They're based here in Montreal, and we're still signed to them today.
Okay.
And they're a really nice bunch of guys too. I mean, but the good thing is that you sign with somebody who's not going to take advantage of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're great people.
Yeah, they're great people. They're local, and they were primarily represent French artists, and so I know we were one of their main focuses on the Anglophone side of their business, and they helped us elevate our careers in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
This is excellent, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, because a lot of times in this music industry, it's dog eat dog world. So
in New York,
do not come to New York. I'll just tell you that.
Especially in Manhattan.
But no, I'm just saying
around.
they got very, people get very lucky, and meeting the right people.
Yeah, you know what it is though? They had talent. So when talent comes, the universe always speaks to talent.
Well, that's what it is too. Because these guys got real talent, so it's like they can't pull the wool over their eyes. Because it's like you think I'm gonna, if you think I'm blind, then I'm gonna go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you have that good of talent, you don't sell yourself short, and these guys didn't. So more power to you.
So they got the top 40s.
What? Are you looking at my thing? He's looking at my notes.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying because I was reading that 20 million streams on Spotify, 5 million on Apple, 20,000 combined followers on social media, top 40 in the American charts, and opener for Giant Rooks. Now, that's what I wanted to find out. Giant Rooks, is that like the Coachella here in the States?
It's a band. It's a
band.
Oh man.
Maybe it's gonna be a festival one day, but
Oceaga is like Coachella. There's Oceaga. We played Oceaga.
Oceaga.
Oh, okay.
Oceaga is like the Coachella of.
I was gonna tell you that, but I was just like, go on.
I can make a mistake once in a while. I just thought like that was like because I saw the band and everything. I thought I saw the stage and everything, and I thought when you were performing because you were opening. So I thought it was like Coachella where they were performing at some big festival.
What song did you guys hit top 40 in the American charts with?
Alma
Mater.
Yeah, Alma Mater.
Alma Mater. Ah, very good. That's a college thing. So
it is a college thing. So it resonated well with Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Alma Mater. Yeah, that's
Alex can't say it.
Give
it a go.
Go ahead.
Alma Mater.
Okay.
I got
He's practiced.
He's.
I'm not gonna say it because I can't say it,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna try to say it. And I'm from the States, so I ain't gonna even try to say it. I go my.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's I don't even why you're trying.
Exactly.
Don't. But if anything, that's why I'm saying like when I saw these guys from Montreal. Montreal, Canada, right? So I went to Montreal once. I was in downtown Montreal.
Nice.
And I was there for about a week, and I extended my vacation for a second week.
Wow.
That's how much I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the poutine.
Of course.
Let me tell you, you can try to make it over here. It does not happen. I'm telling you, the poutines and everybody was so nice, and the botanical garden, and it's just so clean. Let me just say one thing. Hold on a second. I'm giving props to Canada here. Okay. Because what happened was we went to we were going to a museum, and I went into the subway station, the metro. They call it there, metro. Okay. You could eat a sandwich off the floor.
You could do the same.
It was.
You could do the same in New York, but I don't know.
No, you can't do the same thing in New York.
No. I'm just saying, like anybody can go and eat a sandwich on the floor.
I'm not talking. You can eat a sandwich on the floor, but do you want it, clean, or do you want it covered with rat poo? I mean,
London broil. All right. Anyway,
that's up to you. I'm just saying.
All right, stop.
I love Canada. Go ahead.
Canada, much love.
Okay, do you want to go to the next song now?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next song. So coming up, we have the next song by Group Project called "Take Me Home." So take it away.
Very much. DJ Energetic. Let's go.
the job you do. 8 to 5 doesn't apply, it's all day through. Trying to make a living and make a life. Then you got paid and spent it all in the same night. All you do is work, work, work. Hits you where it hurts, hurts, hurts. Kick you to the curb, I heard your world needs a little more blue. So take me home. The body aches, my tired eyes look like bullet holes. Running on fumes, the juice won't flow. Am I getting old? Don't you say. Still with you, my head turns gray. Take me home. Take me home. You need a break, it's overdue. You're on the brink of a burnout. It's nothing new. The pills you take keep you awake and make you shy. Are you afraid of being late when you're barely alive? All you do is work, work, work. Clean up all the dirt, dirt, dirt. Go ahead and take my word, I'm sure your world could use a little more of you. So take me home. My body aches, my tired eyes look like bullet holes. Running on fumes, the juice won't flow. Am I getting old? Don't you say. Still be here when my head turns gray. Take me home. 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 All you do is work, work, work. Hits you where it hurts, hurts, hurts. Kick you to the curb, I heard your world needs a little more blue. All you do is work, work, work. Clean up all the dirt, dirt, dirt. Go ahead and take my word, I'm sure your world could use a little more of you.
Oh, I love these. Yo, these records are fire.
Okay, can I just make an analysis, please? Real quick.
Please.
Okay. Because when I was watching it, because I get the song, right? It's about work and, you know, how people, I get it. But you've noticed that Jeremy was at the water cooler. Xerox machine was Alex. No, yeah. And then Jacob was at the desk. So you're all at a spot where people are working. Get it? The water cooler, the Xerox machine. You don't think that's cool? Come on. Help me out here, guys. Come on. Help me.
Yeah, that was a really cool concept that the production team put together. A company named Deep Rock from Montreal did an amazing job with that whole concept. And they wanted to create like a workplace environment where we're playing the song. So your analysis was correct. Good job.
You. Thank you. Because I was listening to the words of the song and I'm saying to myself, wow, okay. You know what first got my attention was the palm tree right by the water cooler. That's what got my attention, believe it or not. Nothing else, not the lights or anything.
All right, listen.
I'm sorry. I just get ahead of myself. So go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
So anyway, I'm just playing with it.
No, go
that was a
ahead.
good analysis, honey. Listen, so one quick question to ask you guys. So would you guys come up with the concept of that record? Like who came up with it?
I think it was you.
Jeremy started it, I think. Jeremy had to take me home.
I'm the mastermind behind that one. No, we we're at one of our song camps, and what we do is we go up north we rent a chalet for a few nights and basically make a whole bunch of demos and come back and pick the best ones and then turn them into songs. But it was the end of one of our trips, and we had I think quite an evening the night before, and we were basically trying to get. Usually, we always aim to get 4 of these songs. We had done 3, and we were like, "That's it." Packing it in, like fed up. We do not want to be here anymore. We're hurting right now. And we ended up basically, like I said, I think I went outside and I just thought of that, like, oh, take me home. Like, cause Jake was like, oh, I want to get out of here. I want to go home. Or maybe not Jake, all of us, but we ended up kind of putting that together pretty quickly and very, very nicely. That's the acoustic version.
So basically, you're telling me that you were just like, yo, this is it. I'm done. I don't want to keep going right now. Take me home. Get me out of here. Yeah. You know, all y'all looked at each other was like, that's a great song.
That's a great song.
Like, Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's great.
Alex came up with the guitar part pretty fast. I think they were producing it. I went down and kind of put together some more words, and it was all about like how sometimes the music can feel like work. We love it, but we were producing songs to make an album, and meanwhile we were all managing or balancing our other lives. You know, we all have other personal lives. We try to work to make a living outside of music, and it was nonstop, you know, working Monday to Friday, taking Friday off of work to go to this song camp, and then not sleeping for 3 days making music. It's like, I'm like, my tired eyes look like bullet holes.
Yeah. I believe it.
Sure, you should have seen him.
Yeah, and they still do now, actually.
They look like beautiful holes.
But where would you like to go now, like traveling, like on a tour? Where would you like to go? Where would your first stop be?
It's
Mars.
Mars.
The moon.
I am the king of the galaxy, so we good.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the States. Like, I would just love to do a tour of, you know, or go down the West Coast, down California, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Just because the States, like, there's so many cities that are so close by.
Yeah.
And as close as
You
we
could do
are.
a tour in the States, right? In Canada.
California? Yeah.
I think that would be great in California.
I think they were killing in New York, and I think they were killing in Texas.
I was just thinking Texas, how we both think alike.
Texas and Nashville, I think you guys was just murdering in.
Yeah, I think they would. Texas. Okay, let's put that down. Okay, so we're gonna follow you with Texas, Tennessee, New York, and California.
All right, that's your mission. You have to get us.
Well, Long Island, they were probably killing in. That's what took me. Say New York, upper New York, upper there.
Well, East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably on the East Coast. We can do Florida. Can we do Florida? No.
Yeah.
We can do
Well, they're gonna get played on the mix, so everyone's gonna be hearing them out
Oh,
here.
we're gonna hear you. Oh yeah, we're gonna be. You just gotta tell us which song to play, because we have both of them. So we can either play. We can do Bound to Lose. We can do Mountain Dew. We can do Take Me Home. We got so many like.
Well, you guys
variety
just
with
came
these
out with
guys.
Mountain Dew, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
All right, so then I guess that's the first. That's gonna be the song that we're gonna be putting
All right,
on the mix, because they just came out with that song and they want to definitely catch.
Well, that just
fire
came
with
out
it.
like a day or two ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can do Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I'll spin Mountain Dew for you
I
guys
like
out
Mountain
here.
Dew.
Beautiful.
I like them all. I
All
don't
right.
care. I just put any of them. I don't care.
I like them.
I like them all.
I like
so.
them. I especially do like Take Me Home was hot.
And you know what? One thing I wanted to note as well, when I was watching both of the videos, the hair was better in Take Me Home.
The hair.
The hair.
Oh my god. Oh, listen, you're
I'm a
never gonna
female.
stop.
It's a-
You're never gonna win with a female. She knows like
Who's here?
But I had a hat on. Yeah.
Listen,
Jeremy's hair?
no,
My hair.
Jacob.
listen, don't feel bad. Look.
Jacobs.
Yes. It wasn't that.
Best hair.
My hair sucks. That's a good observation.
We're not even gonna go after this, man. Forget you. You got here. Like,
So we're taking down the video.
Yeah, Jacob. Terrible hair. Terrible hair.
Listen, I'm a
taking down the video.
female,
Goodbye.
and we pay a lot of attention to detail.
No, y'all
You
just
know that.
weird.
No, we're not.
Anyway.
weird. No, we just pay attention.
You rather pay attention to the hair than the song?
No,
Like,
but
what's wrong with
Alex's
you?
hair looked really good too, and so
Oh
did
my God.
Jeremy.
All right,
I'm
first
just
off,
saying.
I don't want to hear about hair.
Whoever
This
your
is about-
hairstylist is, props to that person.
All right,
That's
there
all
you
I'm gonna
go.
say.
You're out of your mind.
Stefan.
But so, all right, so you guys got the Mountain Dew right now. How's that doing right now with the release?
It's doing good. Doing good.
Yeah, really good.
So you guys got like a video coming out pretty soon for that?
We just released it
The
actually
video came
yesterday.
out. The video came
Oh, look at this right
We
now.
got it. Okay, we got the release. Okay, we can put that up on
Yeah,
our website.
yeah, I'm gonna put it up for you guys too.
Oh, thank you.
I really do like these two records though. Take Me Home,
Take Me Home and Bound to Lose.
Bound to Lose. So when I hear Mountain Dew, I'm definitely gonna try to spin that record. What I do is I break records all over the country. So that's what I try to do.
Ding, ding.
Awesome.
So for you guys, it's gonna be pretty dope, man. I really do like you guys, and I do believe in what you guys are doing. Like I said,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna restate this one more time:
Go
is
ahead.
that you got a time capsule on your hands with your group, because it doesn't sound honestly like anything to me, it really sparked. You know what I'm saying? It really sparked an interest, and I like your whole movement. I like everything y'all do, man.
Thank
I
you
really
so much,
do.
man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
And I like their hair.
You know what, mate? Are
We're
we
all
done?
wearing hats.
The best hair in Canada.
I've had hair right now.
Both of you over?
No, it's not over.
This ain't no Just a Man commercial.
We still no.
You need to stop that.
I'm just.
Listen, lady. I'm trying to interview. I'm not trying to worry about that.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying
Ah.
is it's sometimes it's the whole persona that. Do not give me a cricket or anything, Vinny. Don't listen to him. Okay, I'll just sit here and all I'm saying is it's just that it's presentation as well when it comes to music videos. It's not just listen, you can have a good feel.
It's a desk.
No, you can
It's a tree.
no.
It's Superman.
You know what I'm saying? But but honest to God, man, it's good. Excellent music. Definitely give them applause, please.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can do whatever you want, but I would just go with, it's the ensemble. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh God.
It's the entire ensemble. Agree with me for crying out loud over there,
I
guys.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Listen,
I agree.
I
She's got a
agree
point.
with you.
We're with
She's got a
you.
great point.
I agree with
The
you.
whole ensemble, right? I mean, they're you know what it is? It's sweet on the eyes for women, okay? Because when you know what I'm talking about, don't play around. When women,
Oh God.
guys don't care. He could be coming out with like just a t-shirt and sweatpants, and guys won't give a damn. But when women are enjoying them, right? They're like, oh, look at his hair. Oh, look what he's wearing. Oh, it's the whole ensemble that
Okay, the image, we got it.
It's
But
the
come
image.
on.
If you appreciate how much we take care of our hair, you'd be surprised how well we take care of our toes.
Oh, Jesus. Here we forget you, Jeremy.
Go ahead. Drop a
Forget
bomb.
you.
Drop a bomb.
No,
That's crickets, right?
Oh no, that was a bomb.
that was a bomb.
That was hot.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I like that.
You know what? I'm not talking to you guys anymore. That's it. We're just finished with this conversation. I'm not bothering.
But okay, so you guys got Mountain Dew right now. It's doing numbers.
It's doing numbers.
Doing better than all three.
Really?
I think in the first week it's really picking up, and now officially you can see the album.
Right.
Because these three are part of a bigger album. So now I think some people listening to Mountain Dew are, I'm getting comments from friends that, oh, I just heard Bound to Lose and Take Me Home again for the first time. Like, when did you release those? Because they're hearing Mountain Dew and then they're just following suit.
That's what that drives me crazy with friends and family. It's like you don't even want to tell them half of the time because every time you be like, yo, I just dropped something new. They're like, cool.
Yeah, they've supported us a lot, but like enough. So sometimes I'm like, yeah, you've already come to enough concerts. Like, I don't have to tell you every time I drop a new song.
Right? They don't want to be. Sometimes even my brother. My
No.
brother's the
I'm
same
not saying
way.
that in a bad way, but what I'm saying is family is so used to the talent
Yeah, they don't.
and so used to you. So it's like, yo, bro, I just dropped something. They're like,
Okay.
all right, man, I'll listen to it after I get out of work.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, my pop's the best because he's on TikTok. I'll do it after I'm done my TikTok.
My brother does the same thing. I'm like, dude, did you see last night? Because I shouted him out once on the show. I'm like, you were watching, right? He's like, oh, I'll catch it later.
I know, right? It's like to us, to everybody else who are not related to us and not family. They're all on it. They're rating us. They're typing us. I call my partner. Yo, D, man, you seen this? Like,
No.
nah.
Yeah.
Like, can you send it to me?
Yeah. Can you send me the link?
Send me the link.
Okay. So anyway, group project.
Group project, yeah.
Group project.
I still can't believe it.
Fabulous guys. He's going to be talking about that the whole ride home. I know it right now. Group project.
No, I just love it because it's
Thank you,
just
Jeremy.
sincere, bro. That was like that's how you know it came organically out because it's just like, oh God, like really, this is what we're gonna call ourselves. It's like that ain't gonna happen, and that ain't never gonna happen. All of a sudden, 3 months later, it happened.
It happened. But that's okay. We had such a fun time with these guys.
No, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank you guys for having us.
oh please.
Thank
It's
you.
Shout out to everybody in Canada right there, man, and everybody in the States. I'm gonna be playing these dudes, man. Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
You better do for Mountain Dew.
Rock on.
Excuse me. I wanted to thank Jacob, Jeremy, and Alex for coming
Let
to
them
the
know
show.
where they can find them. Go ahead.
Go ahead, and you can obviously find
Tell them
them
where they can find you.
everywhere under Group Project Music. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
So Group Project Music, check them out. You can check out all their songs, the ones that are, and you can obviously check out the interview again on YouTube, where it's going to be from Strong Island TV. Again, thank you guys so much for coming onto the show. We really appreciate it, and we'll keep in touch.
Definitely. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Stay in the line, okay, guys? But we're taking it out right now. So goodbye, everybody.
See y'all later. See y'all next week. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody in Canada, what up? Everybody in the States, keep listening to me.
One more thing, and may the 4th be with you.
No.